Every day on the highways of California, the brave men and women of the California Highway Patrol put their lives on the line to ensure the safety of motorists across the state. Recognized worldwide as one of the preeminent law enforcement organizations, the California Highway Patrol has been serving the citizens of California since 1929. Since its inception, there have been 196 CHP officers killed in the line of duty. Each day, the officers of the CHP provide life-saving assistance and disaster relief well ahead of their own personal safety.
Not many people have to strap on a gun for protection every day and a bulletproof vest, and I think that has its stresses. I've been on for 14 years now. I kind of have dealt with that, but I think for my family, it's always on the back of their minds, and mine too, so to speak, when I go to work, that this could be the last time I say goodbye to my family.
The 1199 Foundation was formed in 1981 to provide benefits to California Highway Patrol employees and their families due to a prolonged illness or death. 1199, the CHP code for officer in need of assistance. Thus far, 1199 has provided over $2 million in benefits to CHP families. In 2002, 1199 granted over 700 scholarships to the dependents of CHP employees. The organization receives its revenues from membership dues, fundraising events, and donations. When Melanie Nava's husband, Officer Sean Nava, was killed in the line of duty by a drunk driver in October 2000, her and her children's lives were turned upside down.
He was very outgoing, loved what he did. He loved his kids dearly. Took the time to spend with them. He enjoyed his work, he enjoyed his family, he enjoyed with his friends. He had a great personality and a sense of humor. It's a lot of adjusting. But we're getting through it, and you be strong about it, and we have our faith, and that helps us get through. What it is, you're relearning. As if somebody was injured in an automobile accident or something, you have to relearn a lot. And it's a learning process for all three of us right now.
For Melanie, just knowing the 1199 Foundation was there gave her great comfort.
It was an overwhelming feeling. It was a feeling of relief, a feeling of, wow, somebody does care. I'm not going to be just left out here all by myself now to do this all on my own.
When Officer Saul Martinez was killed in 1997, while heroically shoving partner James Rice out of the way of an oncoming drunk driver, it left a void in daughter Elizabeth's life.
When my father died, I just went into complete depression. You know, I isolated myself. I personally didn't want to live anymore. But I realized how it was affecting my relationships with everybody around me. With my mother, with my friends, with my family. In school, my grades just dropped. And I mean, I played basketball and I didn't want to play basketball anymore. My dad was the one that would usually watch, and he wasn't there anymore.
Today, the scholarship given to Elizabeth by the 1199 Foundation to attend UCLA has enabled her to be the first in her family to attend university, an accomplishment that would surely have made her father proud. When Officer Brian Keene's son Zachary was diagnosed with a rare muscular disorder, the medical bills were piling up.
All of a sudden, to have a son with a severe muscle disorder was very challenging. In September 2002, we were in the hospital for 4 months. He developed pneumonia, and we almost lost him 3 times in the 4-month period when we were at the hospital. When we left the hospital, there was a lot of medical equipment issues that we didn't know how it was going to be paid for. I had forgot about the 1199, and they bought us a van, which was just a huge burden off of us. you think that just because you have medical insurance that you will be covered, and that's not true. A lot of it doesn't cover things that are required for a severely handicapped child. Being middle class, you don't qualify for any state or federal aid. You're basically on your own, and it's nice to have the 1199 Foundation to lean on.
Your tax-deductible donations to the 1199 Foundation will benefit the officers and employees of the California Highway Patrol. The officers and employees who have dedicated their lives to serving your communities. Donate now and help those like Melanie Nava, Elizabeth Martinez, and Officer Brian Keene to achieve goals that would otherwise be impossible to attain.